Claus comes tonight. Happy day.
No doubt about you, Anthony Pacelli. You are right at the moment.
The traveling man's here.
I see
Yes.
that. That's awesome.
Hey, Pat, good to see you. Hey, Fred, good to see you.
Hey, hey, how's that, buddy?
Good,
Hey,
thank
guys.
you.
Good,
And
good
Pat.
to see you
Hey,
again.
Penny, how are you?
Good to see you, Monica.
Yvonne, I love your hair.
Hello.
Hello, Yvonne.
Good morning, Pete. Am I on? Good morning, Peter. Good morning, everyone. How are you?
Good morning.
Did I
Super
hear
good.
Penny?
Good.
Did I hear Penny's voice?
Yes,
Yes,
I love
Penny's
your
here.
hair.
Thank you. You're back. Welcome back.
I'm
Welcome.
only back for 4 days.
Oh,
Oh, stop making
okay.
me dream with envy. All right. Hello there, Jeffrey. Good to see you.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Yeah. Sorry I'm late, guys. I was busy making money. I'm back.
Well, that's the best excuse I've heard all day.
We can always wait for that.
Yeah. All right, I will get started. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next episode of Your Next Level Mastermind. And the topic for today is what's important to you? And that could be in life or in business or in both. For those who are watching the replay, I want you to make absolutely certain, please, that you not just listen to what these people say when they share what they do, but also when they share what they think about a particular topic that we have for today. And the topic for today is what's important to you, both in life and in business, okay? These people give up their time to do this. This is not something that they're getting paid to do, but they are there for you to access at your convenience. Please use the link. And I say this every week, and I'm going to say it again, because you don't know what you don't know. Please make sure you don't miss the opportunity of connecting with these very special people. So to get started, so they can introduce themselves to you before we talk about the topic. Can I start with John Allen, followed by Jeff Veale? Are you waiting for me to start the clock, John?
There you go.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. I'm John Allen from Allen Small Business Coaching. What I do is I help small business entrepreneurs solve 3 of their biggest problems. One is being able to attract their ideal client, or their ideal clients and prospects. 2 is being able to convert those prospects into paying customers. And 3 is to be able to fill both their short-term cash flow gaps and reach their long-term financial goals. I'm located in southwestern Ontario, close to the other London, the one without the big bridge and the clock. And this week, I'm looking for small business owners that want to talk about their challenges. You know, if they're having marketing problems, they're having conversion problems, or cash flow problems. You know, I'm open to chat with them, see where it goes. Thanks, Peter.
Thanks, John. And when they talk to you about these specific challenges, they can do so in the which way? What's the best way to do that? How to connect with you?
They can do it. We can do it through Zoom, through internet, through, if you're in North America, through the telephone, and go from there. We'll find a way to chat.
Well, what I'm getting at is, can you put in the chat so I can, like the best connection for you? Okay.
Will do, sir.
Okay. Thank you, John. Jeff Veale, followed by Yvonne.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Jeff Veale, the business guru, coming to you from downtown Manila in the Philippines, where it's much more fun in the Philippines. Guys, I help people basically do this. Save time and money. Got that, guys? Time and money. I've got a team of virtual assistants here, graphic artists, email specialists, LinkedIn specialists, Facebook specialists. We've got specialists here and all over the world. I've been doing marketing for some 45 years. And I've seen most problems. And if I get a new one, I can reach out to one of my experts and help you get that solved as well. So who do I serve? I serve people in English-speaking countries all over the world, mainly the United States and Australia. And this week I'm looking for people who want to spend $100, and they spend that $100, I'll give them 10 days of our special software where we get you between 50 to 100 leads in your niche. So for example, if you sold golf clubs, we'd reach out to all the golfing clubs and get you people who are interested in buying golfing clubs. So if you want to get yourself up to 1,000 leads, reach out to me and have a chat. Love to help you. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jeff. Just one comment on that. Do they have to be technically competent to use the software, or what comes with the $100 investment?
They've got to be like a cat. They've got to know how to use a mouse, and they have to be able to press a button.
Okay, so it's not complicated.
Not at all. We set it all up for them, and basically it's one call gets it all.
Okay, so that, in other words, part of that $100 investment is setting up the software.
Absolutely. My man, normally $295. We're setting it all up for free this week. And then once you've tried it out, you can get it for, it's normally, I think, $150 a month to continue. We're doing that for $99 for anyone who wants to, because once we've proven the concept, you will want to use it.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Jeff. Yvonne, what about that?
Good morning, everyone, or good evening, wherever you are. I am Yvonne A. Jones of 50andwisercoaching.com and the founder of the 50 and Wiser community on Facebook. I am your trusted guide and mentor in building memorable customer relations. And I'm located in Central Florida, first of all, and I specialize in working with mature female entrepreneurs who want to grow a lucrative business from wherever they are in the world. And they have an internet connection. And I help them develop systems to wow their customers and create memorable experiences. A couple of the problems that these women, more mature women, have, number one, it's helping them to get rid of the head trash. We all have limiting beliefs, and some of the limiting beliefs are regarding our age and the effect that we can have on others at this point in our life. The second thing is to build the courage and the confidence. We need this for ourselves. We need this for our customers and our clients so that we can build those strong relationships with our clients and customers and create memorable customer experiences for them. My mantra is focus on relationships, the money will follow. And this week, I'm just looking to build relationships by having conversations. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you very much, Yvonne. Just one comment. With the 50 and Wiser Facebook community, what's the real focus of that group? What's that all about?
It's designed for women who want to be more, do more, grow more. And so I combine a number of strategies that women, whether they're in business, most of them or 90% of them are in business. It's for being a resource and providing resources that can help them to grow their business.
Okay, good. Thank you very much, Yvonne.
You're welcome, Peter.
Pat Dreyer, followed by Anthony Pacelli or Santa Claus. Pat, over to you.
Finally, I get to be in front of Santa Claus instead of following him. So
Yes.
thank you, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm Pat Dreyer. Yeah, right. I'm in network marketing with My Daily Choice, and I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, where the Grand Canyon is. But I help people who want to make money like right now. And in today's environment, there's so many people out there that are stuck and uncertain about the future. And with the global economy and inflation the way it is, we all have one thing in common. We all have less and everything costs more. So when I find people that want to make money, I show them how to make money. Anybody can do it just by following a proven documented system. And it's such a simple process that I can draw it out for you on a napkin. Now, unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there who won't even participate in their own rescue. They let their ego get in the way. They overthink and complicate everything. They have one excuse after another, and it always holds them back. But if you're motivated and willing to unlearn what you know about making money and learn a new way, we can show you the simple steps to success. Just reach out and I'll show you everything. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you very much. Pat, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Bear with me a minute. Yeah, okay. Can I ask you a question before we finish with you? if
But
there's
of course,
one secret of following a plan that you can put on a napkin for them, if there's one secret that people should know and have, what would it be?
really just humble yourself and listen to the people that have done it before.
Okay. Be prepared to learn and do what you learn, right?
Yeah, yeah. And know that they did it, and they're showing you how they did it, and don't put your twist into it. Just humble yourself, follow the directions word for word, and see how it works for you. And if it doesn't work, then so be it. But typically it does, and it's usually, if it doesn't work, it's usually because they're doing something they weren't told to do.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Pat. Good.
Thanks,
Anthony.
Peter.
Okay. Anthony Baselli, followed by Brenda.
Hello, everyone. It is so good to be back. I've been away a while. I've been working on the Santa summer home here in beautiful St. Augustine, Florida. Oh, I tell you, it's beautiful here. But, it's getting close to that season. So I really need to start talking about visitations. Oh, boy, I tell you, who do you know that would love a visit from Santa? Who do you know that has a youngster, a niece, a nephew, or grandchild that could use a mid-year check-in? Because Santa's not, he wants to I want to make myself available to everyone all year round, because you know what? The joy of Christmas should be celebrated every day. And, who do you know that would love a mid-year check-in with Santa? How about a birthday greeting or a congratulatory message from Santa? I work with kids from 1 to 92 and older if they're still around. I've been around for quite a while, so I'm not prejudiced. So, I'm coordinating visits via Zoom, 15 and 30-minute sessions, as well as in-person visits, and parties and stuff. Who doesn't like to party? Hot cocoa and cookies for everyone. Well, to find out more and how we can connect, send me an email, and I put all my information in the chat window, and we'll connect. I would love to talk with you, and I would love to meet with you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Santa. Can I just ask one question?
Most definitely.
Are you still also offering your voiceover services?
Oh, most definitely. Santa is a multipreneur. I also do voiceover work, and I have access to other things as well to help people bring in an additional income stream. I have multiple opportunities. So reach out. I'd love to help you. What a Christmas gift to help you get more money.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my man. Brenda, lovely to see you again. Welcome back to us, followed by Penny Kennedy. Brenda, over to you.
Thank you so much, Peter. I'm happy to be here. I'm Brenda Marie Sheldrake from Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. And I serve busy entrepreneurs who are looking to generate more leads, but don't necessarily have the big budget to put into tech software, or don't have have a desire to try things a different way, because my lead generation is done through relationship building. It's all done through building connections with people. So I serve small to mid-sized businesses, and the problem I solve is helping them to feel confident in building connections that last and relationships that grow. And this week there are two groups of people I'm looking for. I am looking for either entrepreneurs who want to increase their confidence and their qualified lead generation. I'm also looking for experts for a series of joint venture classes that I'm doing. So if you are an expert in anything that would help an entrepreneur to stay in business, then I would love to have a chat with you.
Thank you, Brenda. Quick question in terms of the lead generation. Is there a certain amount that you, in terms of size, that you prefer to play with? I mean, I'm trying to look at the ideal client for you. Let's say they're looking for 1,000 clients a day, for example. I mean, crazy. Could you do that?
I think if you're looking for 1,000 clients a day, you're probably better to look at a system like Jeff is talking about, where you're generating leads, automated systems.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Yours is more personalized and relationship based. Is that correct?
It is definitely.
Okay, that's what I was really trying to get at. I wasn't trying to put you in a spot, by the way. Okay.
Oh no, that's okay.
Yeah. All right. In other words, there is a complete difference between the way you go about it and the way Jeff goes about it. Two different ways, both effective. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Brenda. Good to see you again. Penny Kennedy, nice to see you, followed by Joy Healey.
Good morning, everyone. Nice to meet you all. My name is Penny Kennedy, and I am located in Saskatchewan, Canada. The three biggest problems that I help solve, and I say help because it takes you to actually solve it, I'm just there to help with it, is your overall health. So that's mental, physical, and financial. I serve most globally, and this week I'm just looking for connections. Like Brenda, I believe that building relationships is a strong point. Thank you.
And what's the best way to connect with you, Penny? So you can continue.
Generally over my personal Facebook page or Facebook Messenger.
Okay. And if they want to
that
connect
way I
with
can
you,
reach out wherever I am.
okay. So if they want to connect with you, underneath the video, they'll see a link to your Facebook profile, right?
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Penny. And because for those who are watching, she's a very easy lady to talk with and she knows what she's all about. So well done, Penny. Good to have you back. Joy Healey, followed by Fred Gillen.
Hello, everybody. I'm Joy Healey from Norwich in the United Kingdom. I help people 55 and over who didn't plan for a good retirement income, so are interested in funding their retirement with an online business, full-time or part-time. The three problems people wanting to start a business for their retirement are lack of technical expertise and, as Jeff said, lack of time and money. I can help solve these three problems for many people with the newly updated training I've been following since Christmas. And this week, I'm looking for failed opportunity seekers who are ready to learn a better way to start an online business. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Joy. Quick question about the new training that you've been doing since the beginning of this year. How is that delivered?
It's on videos. Yeah. You have a back office and there's a series of trainings within the back office.
Okay.
So there are also live events that you can go to and live support groups you can attend if you get stuck, and you can actually ask questions of the owner. And also there's a huge community of people in a Facebook group who will answer your questions as well.
Okay.
So lots of ways to get help. And me, of course, I'm willing to help as well.
Okay. Thank you, Joy. Excellent.
Thank you.
Fred Gillen, followed by Monica.
Thanks, Peter. Fred Gillen from More Marketing Ideas. I run a digital agency from my home office in Melbourne, and I help small business owners get seen online. And I do that by helping them look at their existing strategy, analyzing that strategy and finding the holes and the pitfalls of where they've spent money and not got leads. And I help them resolve those issues. So if anybody wants to jump on a strategy call with me, I'm offering a special deal at the moment because the year is 2022. You can jump on 30 minutes with me and I'll tell you where the holes are in your online marketing strategy for $20.22. So, and you can join the 2022 community. That's me, Fred Gillen, with More Marketing Ideas.
Thanks, Fred. One quick question. With the QR code behind you there, if people take a copy of that, where does it take them?
It takes them, it gives them a guest pass to our online to community networking project, which is our networking group for small business owners.
Okay, direct access to that.
Yep.
Excellent. Thanks, Fred. Monica Periade, followed by Pat Kern.
Hi, thank you, Peter. Hello, everyone. My name is Monica Periade, and I'm the founder of the Thriving Concept Coaching Lives, which has helped hundreds of professional women to grow out of stressful situations and toxic environments. Who do I serve? I serve remarkable professional women who deal with self-doubt and a low level of self-esteem due to stress or toxicity, could be at work or at home. I specialize in working with remarkable professional women who want to get to their next level in their career, people who are afraid to create changes, we all been there, and face difficulty in making quick, healthy decisions as well. I also help remarkable professional women that are in jobs or environments, relations they resent, or simply put, they aren't enjoying their current situation. So I help them to get to their next level in life. This week, I'm looking to connect to like-minded people, like-minded women that want to network, brainstorm, or feel inspired. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Monica. And the best way to connect with you would be how?
Available on all social media platforms, could be Messenger, like Penny mentioned, Facebook Messenger, to my profile, Monica Periade, or could be through LinkedIn or any other social media platform.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Monica.
Thank you.
Pat Kern. I'm not sure whether I've lost you or not, Patrick Kern.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Pat, I can hear you and I can see you.
I was making some coffee, but I can stop. Good morning, everybody. My name is Pat Kern. Presently, I'm at Periade State Park here in Wisconsin. Waiting for a package to arrive at La Crosse. And I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm an affiliate with My Daily Choice, the House of Brands. They have got so many awesome brands, like my morning cup of coffee. I have that every morning. I'm looking for people who want to reach out, to make a little income, and live a top lifestyle like I'm doing on a seat of a bicycle and enjoying the world. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you very much, Pat. Your audio is not 100%, but then again, where you are, we're lucky to get you on board anyway. So I really appreciate the fact you've made the effort to join us, Pat. Thank you very much indeed.
You're welcome.
Okay, before we start the conversation on topic, I've just got two apologies. One is from Malcolm Watson. Apparently, actually, you would know this, Joy, I think, yeah. There's a thing called Granddaughters Week. Is that right, in the United Kingdom? I don't know. I mean, that sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, not sure. Haven't come across it. But
no, anyway, he apologised because of that factor. And I just mentioned to Malcolm, well, I've got a granddaughter, has a granddaughter day every single day, quite frank. And the other one, Carol Davies, apologised profusely, but she's got laptop problems, so she can't join us. Okay, our topic, what's important to you in life and in business, or whichever way you want to focus. So if you could put your hand up, click on the reactions button at the bottom of the screen there and raise your hand. I'll take you in the order that the hands are raised, all right? All right, John Allen, you're first. Over to you, mate.
Hi, everybody. What's important to me is, obviously money is, but when I look at it, I look to have a comfortable life. And by a comfortable life, I mean being able to do what I want, live where I want, buy what I want type of thing. I don't need multi-millions of dollars, but I do need enough to make life enjoyable so that you're not sitting there scrounging saying, oh gosh, where's the next dollar going to come from? That to me is really important. The other thing that's really important is to be able to give back to people, to be able to help small business owners and your favorite charities and what have you. That to me makes life well worth living. Thanks, Peter.
Okay, thank you very much, John. Pat Dreyer.
Thank you, Peter. You know what? I thought Granddaughter Day was every day. Don't leave those grandsons out either, though. They're just as important. And there it is. You know, like most people, being healthy and happy and having the money I need to do the things I want to do with the people I want to do it with is really important to me. And we're happy with what we have, but we're always hungry for a little bit more each day, you know. So my work career is over, but I'm not done, and not by a long shot. And as I got closer to retirement age, I realized I had a lot of friends that weren't able to retire. They didn't have the money to do it and didn't save as much as they should have. And I could never really stop working, and my network marketing business is actually giving me the freedom that I have to help as many of those people as I can. And that's really where my focus is in the business world.
Thank you, Pat. You know, I've retired many times.
Yeah.
Joy, over to you.
Can't sit around.
Yeah. That's a story for another day. Joy, over to you.
Yeah.
Hello. My family is actually the most important thing to me in life. And I'm lucky because, as I've shared here before, my family and my offline businesses are one and the same. So I support my family by supporting their business. For non-family businesses, both online and offline, supporting my clients is very important. And as Peter in the different hemisphere will know, I don't like to go to bed with an email unanswered. I suppose I myself ought to be somewhere in my list of being important, but helping family and clients is what gives me the most satisfaction in life. Like John, a comfortable lifestyle is more important to me than wealth. My very wise dad always used to say, I can only sit in one chair at once. So comfort rather than wealth. Thank you, and helping people. Thank you.
Thank you, Joy. What a wonderful way to say that. Yvonne.
Yes, Peter. For me, relationships have always been the most important. My first and most important relationship is my relationship with my Heavenly Father. Because when I feel that I'm in alignment with his laws and principles, then everything else seems to go smoothly. I don't worry about my conscience. I don't worry about anything like that. Then my relationships with my family, my husband, my daughters, my immediate siblings, because I do have 4 siblings, even though I'm really only close to one. They're much older than I am. And then relationships with friends, family. It's all about the relationships because it's caring, it's sharing, knowing that you have a supportive environment and knowing that I'm there to support others. Knowing that I'm there, that if someone has a problem, they feel they can call me, they can talk to me, or getting the mail and getting a card from someone saying, thank you so much for reaching out to me. All of those are things that are important to me. It's funny that the common thread I heard from the other 3 speakers before me was not having wealth, but being comfortable. I can remember on a call like this once with a mentor, and when I told her what I'd like my average monthly to be, well, why do you want only that? I said, that's fine for me. That is enough for me. I don't need 50,000 a month. I don't need that. And she was like, well, you should. We just need what we need and need to be comfortable and whatever makes us happy and those around us happy. So thank you. And my relationship with this group is very important as well. I like being here, and I will miss you when I go on vacation in 2 weeks. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm going to miss you all because I'll be having too much fun.
Actually, it's in 12 days.
Oh, thanks for counting, Peter.
And by the way, Yvonne, I think you and Brenda should talk to each other. You're both relationship specialists and lovers. It'd be great for you to both have a conversation, I think.
Actually, I just sent Brenda a LinkedIn request invitation.
There you go. There you go. Okay. Santa Anthony, what about you, my man?
Well, what's important to me is, to say ditto to everything everyone said so far. The importance of relationships, the importance of being comfortable. But I think the number one priority, as Yvonne said, is to have a good relationship with God and helping keep yourself centered. Because without a good foundation, a good solid foundation of a faith foundation like that, it's like living on shifting sands. And once you have that solid rock, you can handle and go through almost anything. But the most important thing to me is, I want to say is relationships and developing relationships with people and having so much fun with everyone. Because life is too short to not have fun. And it's important to have the comfort and all that stuff, but if you're not having fun, it makes life a little bit more uncomfortable, and the joy of sharing that love from above and sharing the joy of each other, that's really, for me, that's what life is all about: sharing and giving and being there for someone all the time, whenever possible, always being there. And it's just like, and to greet people with a smile, and no matter where they are. I mean, and as I've said before, Santa's had a little bit of he had to pick up a part-time job working in Santa's working in a liquor store. But I tell you what, it's more like working behind a bar. People come in and they see Santa's face, and so they open up and they talk to Santa. I had a woman talk to me for 30 minutes about all the things going on, but when she left with a smile, and developing that kind of a relationship with strangers and people. It's a wow. I mean, there's nothing more, but to me, that there's nothing more important than that. Helping people, touching people's souls, their hearts, and helping make their life a lot better. Not necessarily a lot, but a little bit better, to help get over that little stumbling block that they're focusing on right now.
Thank you very much, Santa Anthony. Fred, what about you, my man?
I'm just going to take a couple of words out of Pat's earlier phrase. How the hell do you come after Santa? I just don't know how I can compare with that voice or that dynamic or that energy. It's amazing.
I'm going to turn the volume down.
Love your work, Anthony. Love your work, mate. I suppose what's most important to me is, first and foremost, family. If the family calls, I drop everything. Years ago, I was in corporate and I made a silly mistake when my kids were growing up of spending probably 14 hours a day in the office, or between traveling and going to the office, because that's what I thought you were meant to do, just to bring in the money and go out and work. And I lost a lot of time with my kids, which I am not making the same mistake with my grandkids. If my eldest son sings out at any time of the day and says, "Dad, can you babysit?" It's never, "Let me look at the calendar and see what's going on." The answer is always yes, and the calendar gets moved. So that's probably one of the most important things for me. The other thing that is very important to me is openness, honesty, and transparency. So I'm not a big fan of bullshit. Don't like it. Don't engage with it. Don't issue it. So that's probably one of the most important things for me, is that I like dealing with people who are open, honest, and return the favor. because that's what I do. So that's me, just open honesty and family.
Thank you, Fred. Shared from the heart, my man. Thank you so much indeed. Brenda, over to you. What's important to you?
I have to say that everything that everybody has said already just confirms for me why I really love this group and why I keep coming back, because I hear the thread through almost everybody's of the importance of family. And I have to say that family is my most important thing too. And like Fred was just saying, if family calls, then everything else is going to take a back seat. I had a lady one day, I had a call booked with her, and I got a call to go that my dad needed help. And I was on my way to my dad's, and the Zoom call was scheduled. And so I pulled over on the side of the road for a minute, and I clicked in my Zoom and I said, I can talk to you, but I'm driving. I had to get to this appointment with my dad. I have to help my dad. And she said to me, you had an appointment with me and it was at a set time. And don't you appreciate how important my time is? And I said, well, yes, ma'am, your time is very important, but nothing in the world is more important than my family. And respectfully, if that doesn't resonate with you, then maybe I'm not your people. She calmed down a little bit and we had the rest of our meeting, but we have never ended up working together because I'm just not her people. The people I look for and the people I want to help are the people who really put family first and really, as Fred said, also value honesty and transparency. I am what I say I am. I don't try and pretend to be anything bigger. If what I am is sufficient for you, if you feel that my knowledge can help you or leave you better off, then wonderful, and let's talk. And if not, there are hundreds of people in the world, and I wish you well in the connections that you do make.
Well said, Brenda. Well said. Okay. By the way, the person you used the term, I missed out on that person as a potential client or some words to that effect, right? You know what? I don't think you missed anything. I think that she could have been the client from hell. So I think you were lucky you didn't take her on. So well done, Brenda. And thank you again for joining us. Okay, Patrick, first of all, where are you?
Pardon me?
Where are you again?
I'm in Periade State Park in Wisconsin. P-A-R-R-O-T.
Okay. So
it's 24 miles west of La Crosse, Wisconsin. And I just got done making coffee and everything. You know, I totally agree with everybody here about what's important to them. Personally, the most important thing nobody has mentioned, I know this young lady named Penny will mention it, is your health. If you don't have your health, you can't have the money. You miss out on your relationships with your family and anything else in the world. Your health, it has to be #1 priority in your life. That's why I take care of myself so damn ass good. It's great. That's why I ride bikes, I work out, I do what I can to keep myself healthy, because I am the last of 7 of us. I'm the last of my generation for my whole family. Thanks.
Wow, are you really?
Yes.
Wow, Patrick. I mean, when are you going to write your book and include all your tugboat captains' experiences? When's that going to happen? Come on, you got a book.
Well, I'm working on it slowly.
Okay. Because I think you could share some incredible experiences that I wouldn't worry about you can get someone to write it for you if you want to. You just talk to them and get them to write it down. But I think it'd be a great book. Okay.
We love you, Patrick.
Yeah, we do. We love you, Patrick. And thank you for making the effort.
let's chat about your book, Patrick. I might have somebody that can help you do that.
That's cool. I always need help. I don't lie.
We all do.
Okay. Penny, you put your hand up and you put it down. You want to share now what's important? to you?
Sure. Patrick took it out of my mouth. I don't know what more to say. Other than maybe what I would add into that is not just your health, but self-love, which again is part of your health, because you can have a smile on the outside, but if you're not feeling it on the inside, you can help others. But if you're not helping yourself or not feeling good within yourself, that's a huge, huge difference. You gotta love yourself and be able to be okay with who you are. And we all screw up, but you gotta be able to realize that and move forward, as well as what everybody else said, you know, family and money to a degree. Yeah, I have nothing more to add. Patrick, darn you.
Well said,
Gotcha.
Penny. Well said. Thank you. Thank you very much. Monica, what about you?
Hey, so please feel free to stop me if I go too long. 20 years back, and not only, I met throughout my life wonderful people like you guys here. And I've been fortunate to have guidance and mentorship and so on, and find all the direction that I needed and all the help and support. But going back, even in my childhood, but also 20 years back, and even few years back, as I was struggling, because even if we grow amazingly independent and strong, we still face some struggles. I needed someone I can relate and trust and pour my heart out, and I needed help to elevate my self-confidence, my self-esteem, to eliminate self-doubt, and to really feel like I matter. And that's why I am showing up every day with every fiber that I have, and I'm doing the same thing with consistency. And I am here surrounded by wonderful people, and I am putting myself out there with the hope that I can be someone I needed 20 years back, 40 years back, whatever years back, and even few years back. So that is what is important. Of course, health, family, and everything else. But what is the most significant thing that goes in my heart, in my body, and in my mind is to be able to help someone that needs someone in their life. Thank you.
That is really special, to help someone who needs someone in their life. That's really simple, but very powerful, Monica. Thank you so much. That's a great share.
Thank you.
That's a great share. You should do a post on that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jeff.
It's not easy to be alone, is it, Peter? It's not easy to be alone, to feel, because when we feel low, we feel like we can't reach anywhere. And we feel like nobody can understand, or why should I spoil somebody's moment or somebody's day with my sadness, or why should I feel like I'm ruining someone, or I like a complainer, or like a negative person. We do all this sabotage in our head. We do all these things, and we need someone to really, I'm the youngest one in my siblings, but they can't understand us. They have things to do. And so we often need someone who been through what we are going through. And this is really, it means the world to someone who struggles. Thank you. Sorry for that.
Don't be sorry. Thank you for sharing.
Never be sorry, because that's what you're, yeah, that's you. That's you talking. Never be sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ah, Santa.
Oh, yes. Never be sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Monica. Thank you very much indeed. I know you shared right from your heart there. Jeff, what about you, my man? What's important to you?
It's a good question, Peter. What's important to me is a very simple one. Be happy. Because if I'm happy, I can make other people happy. And so being happy, good health, and being single. I left Australia some 8 years ago. I've never been happier. And my mantra basically is travel, food, gambling, women, and the rest of my money I waste. Right, so I basically have a good time at 73, guys. I still go to the disco. And the great thing is now I go to the bar, prop myself up the bar, buy a nice scotch, and the girls flock to me because they think I must be the owner. Otherwise, why would I be there? So you can imagine the fun I have. So no, life's meant to be fun, guys. If you're not having fun, it's your own fault. I left Australia to do what I wanted to do. And when I'm gone, my funeral I'll be playing. He did it his way, or whatever Frank Sinatra's song was. And so that's what they'll be playing for me because I just enjoy being happy.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
That's it for me, guys. Thanks.
Okay. Anyone else has anything else to add before we finish? Any other thoughts on what's important to you in life or in business?
Well, Peter, if we carry over all these thoughts and feelings that we've been sharing here, from our personal life into our business life, it could transform a lot of things. It can transform ourselves and it can transform others. It's just a matter of not being afraid to share your insight, your soul, your heart with everybody, with anyone, and there may be some people out there that want to slap it down, but that's because they are not open and they are not willing and they're afraid. And that's what that boils down to. They're afraid. Don't. And that's one thing we should never do is let fear conquer us. Never be afraid,
And I think we all want to serve, isn't it? Love you, Santa. I think we all want to serve. That's why we are here. We want
That's
to
exactly right. Yes, service. That's what we're all here. We're here to serve one another.
But you also mentioned fear, fear can be a positive thing, not a negative thing, as far as I'm concerned. Fear can drive you to do what you want to do.
Oh, sure. Fear, when people knock you down, it's because of their fears. And that's where I was going with that. And, but fears are basically false expectations that appear real. If you spell it out, false expectations appearing real. That's what fear is.
It's interesting, because sometimes I set myself standards or objectives or goals, whatever you call it, that scare the pants off me. And that brings up fear as well. But I'm trying, when that happens, I use that to help me achieve what I want to achieve.
Exactly. So what you're doing is you're facing what it is, that false expectation, and you're getting through it. You're pushing through it, and that's how we get through the fear. We push through that false expectation.
Well, I'm sort of disagreeing a bit because it's no disrespect to you, but to me it's not a false expectation. To me, it's something that I've probably never tried before. It's outside my comfort zone. That's where the fear's coming from. It doesn't mean it's false. It simply means it scares me.
Well, the expectation is that the expectation is the false expectation is I can't do it, or I'm not able to, or what's going to happen, and what's going to do this. But if we push through and we have faith in ourselves and are confident in ourselves, that disappears. So when we see something and we're like, oh, it's going to be something that then we get through it, and as we start approaching it and we start taking those steps towards achieving that, whatever it is that's causing that fear, it disappears. Gotcha. Because we've developed another comfort zone.
Mind.
Yes.
We all have to have an open mind to change and do what we want to do. Right. Throw fear out the door. Fear is no longer here. We don't need it. It destroys you. Have an open mind, move forward, and enjoy life. And like Jeff said, be happy, happy, happy.
Yep.
Can I share on this?
Yes, please.
Sure.
this summer, I said I was going to conquer some fears and not say no when people would mention certain things to me, right? Like I had my own little goal, was in my head on my paper. And so this year, I'm scared of heights. I'm scared to get on a step ladder. And I really thought like, okay, my daughter said, let's go skydiving. Jumping out of a plane is to arrive someplace. No, not happening. And she said, I thought you said you weren't going to say no. So long story short, I jumped out of a plane last week with her last Friday.
Wow, that's cool.
No.
Very cool. Good for you,
And I was hiking with my ex-husband earlier in July, and he's a daredevil. I am so not. I'm on the caution side. He wanted to go bungee jumping. Heck no, not going to happen. He reminded me, I thought you weren't going to say no. And then I thought, well, what am I afraid of? I'm not afraid of the height. It's hitting the ground that I'm afraid of. That's what'll hurt. So I said, yep. And I'm also scared of water because I don't swim well. And it was over the water. So I was like, oh no, right? But you're right. Let's do it. However, I will never do that again. So your fear is still there. I'm still scared of heights, but I can realize it's not the heights I'm scared of. It's hitting the ground that I'm scared of.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially jumping out of an airplane, hitting the ground. That without the chute, that's, jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. That would just.
Jumping was more scary.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Upside down and over the water.
Yeah.
But I did it.
That's really good. That's really good because you showed that you can face a fear and overcome it, right?
That's right. You faced that false expectation of I'm gonna die, and you did it, and you lived.
I would be okay with dying. It's getting hurt and living like a vegetable, but I'm not okay with.
Brenda, you've got your hand up. You have to add something before we finish?
I would offer Santa an alternate acronym for fear. I know the one that you've already shared, but I would also offer face everything and recover.
So there you go. Yep, that's a good one.
You get past.
Yep.
So, Penny, you wouldn't bungee jump again, but you probably wouldn't tell everyone in the world, oh, never bungee jump, because if it's something they want to try, you might say, well, I tried it, but it wasn't for me.
Well said.
I might.
Well said.
I would never tell anybody never to try something if they want to.
Right.
I would tell them to be safe about it and think about it. And if they're comfortable and grow out of it, then give it a shot.
That's interesting because, I agree with all of you in terms of the importance of family and friendship and love and caring and faith. But because I'm getting old, the other thing that's important to me, apart from lifelong learning, because I always want to keep up with people, okay? I'm scared of losing it if I don't use it. That's really an honest expression to you, because my father was my hero. When he retired, he was brilliant. By the time he was 70, he couldn't communicate. That's a fear I have, the fear of Alzheimer's. And therefore I work really hard to use this every day to keep it as young as I possibly can. That's important to me in my life. And that's what drives me in many ways.
And you're succeeding, Peter.
Extremely well.
I'm hanging in there, Fred. But the other thing that is, how do I put this? What's important to me, apart from the wonderful things that you all shared, for me personally, is to actually push myself to get outside my comfort zone. I find it, yes, Santa, I have fears regularly, okay? I have fears regularly. But when I get outside my comfort zone and try something I've never done before, I'm in a better position than to help the people who are my client family, not my personal family.
Right. Oh, yeah, exactly.
And I can give them practical experience, and I do. I share the ones I mucked up and I share the ones that I win. But getting outside my comfort zone is something that's very important to me indeed, okay?
Very true.
Yeah, so I just thought I'd share that as well.
That's
See, I'm
excellent.
way out of my comfort zone, going down some of these highways with no shoulders, semis passing you. You think I'm yeah, I got a little bit of frustration, but I turn that frustration into energy to push me through it, because I know what's at the other end of this ride: a seafood dinner of lobster.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Bowls.
Well said, Patrick. Anyone else? The last comment before we go?
Just make sure that you click on the 3 dots of the chat so you can save the chat, because there's a lot of great information in there.
Thank you very much, John,
Yeah.
for doing that. And that's
Let's see if I can do this.
bear with me too.
Well, I can't do it.
Can't you?
Patrick, are you on a cell phone?
Yes, I am. I tried to get on my computer earlier, but the hotspot didn't work from my phone. I got cut off.
Is your email address in the chat?
I'm trying to get into the chat. I will put my email address in there.
Because I'll
where am
send
I?
you a copy of the chat afterwards. It doesn't work if you're on a mobile device.
Thank you.
So, Patrick, how about verbally you tell Brenda what your email address is?
It's Barge, BARGE 230 @gmail.com.
I've
You
got
have,
it.
you have to get those stories about the barge written, Pat. Your email
Yeah.
reminds you every day.
Yeah. And Brenda, thank you. That is really very special of you to do that. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Brenda.
All right. Thank you all for your contribution to the topic. Okay. I hope you got some value out of it. And I appreciate you sharing your time. I appreciate you sharing your wisdom, your expertise. And most of all, I appreciate your friendship. So lots of love to all of you. And I'll see you the same time next week. Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Oh, have a beautiful day.
Talking to y'all from Idaho.